test. Thanks Simpnixity for checking in. Thanks Vampire Lord 105 for checking in. Thanks Slady Bleababe for checking in. Thanks for the lurk Slady Bleababe. Thanks Lupathealoon for checking in. Thanks Sprigatito_lover for checking in. Ad break. Thanks Ink Ink Demon for checking in. Thank you Donny Doodle for resubscribing to the Twitch channel Prime. You are very cool. You never stream when I need to resub, so I have to go to your page when you're offline and do it.
Hi Dante, not Dante. Thanks for the Prime sub. For 14 months. You never stream when I need to resub, so I have to.
Thanks O9_HHHH for checking in.
Oh yeah. Hi Inky, hi Sprigatito, hi Lupiloon, hi HHH, hi Slady, hi Vampire Lord, hi Amnexity. It's been a week, I think. It's been a week, right? Yeah, I got.
Thanks the Snail Merchant for checking in.
Alright, my internet's kind of shitty right
for
now.
A Dementia Witch. 1.
I don't know.
No Rain World stream.
Next stream.
Thanks
we're gonna
for checking in.
I need to LARP an art stream, so yeah. It's next stream. Or maybe later, I don't know. If my internet holds out. My internet's been shitty all week. Let's hope like it's not a shitty day.
Phantom Tax and art stream.
Oh.
Ooh.
Thanks for the
How
21 months. Killer.
Flex Peanut. Thank
Hell
you.
yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you, Killer,
Playing
for the 21
Pokemon
months.
Ultra Moon right now. Also no song requests. Why Ron?
Oh.
Why
Oh,
let
there's
me
no songs.
suffer?
Oh wait, that's
Sprigatito_lover said at 09_HHHH ha 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 ha.
Alright, let me
Hello there Ron Ethan the
turn
third, how
on
are
the
you
song
today?
request. Hi.
The Snail Merchant said, aren't you supposed to be doing Rain World today?
Not today. Next stream. Actually,
Ads over. Butter_inside_and_and_.
later, I don't know.
__ Sherman said, yo can you do that trend where tubers shoot at a range?
What?
Thanks Killer Chris for checking in.
Hi, Killer.
Why
Do
am I
the
being
what
laughed
now?
at?
Bro, it's so loud. Shitaru.
Ink
Where
Ink
is that?
Demon redeems song request. Hansel by Sotican.
Give me 1 sec.
Thanks Nick the Brick 15 for checking in.
Hi,
No,
Nick the Brick.
it's not, it's the perfect volume. I returned from ad purgatory. What are we drawing?
No, like the other
Bro,
thing.
no going to get rotated again in Rain World. Lamau.
Bro,
I have an evil song request. Ekakura Evil.
what was the song again? Alright, give me 1 sec. Why is it loading here?
Thanks, Old Man Windbreaker, for checking in.
Hi, old man windbreaker.
Since I'm slime, can I eat you? Thanks an underscore amazing underscore toaster for
no.
checking in.
Alright. I'd say I'm gonna... Or... I need to at least draw a little bit, and then we can start the just chatting stream. Oh shit. Fuck. Why is it disconnecting?
Draw a slug cat.
Bro, it keeps disconnecting. Fuck. Give me 1 sec.
Thanks poker underscore
Frick.
dealer for checking in.
Hi, Poker.
Thanks Bryce Kane for checking in.
Hi, Kane. Alright.
I mean, you can certainly try to eat Ron, but as a ghost, Ron is intangible and therefore can just phase right through you without a drop of slime on him.
That is true.
Thanks GNTTMT for checking in.
Also, I'm very poor in calories. Actually, I'm
Finally got an accurate stream category.
yeah, I'm like 5 calories. Yes.
One could say you're full of those calories.
Imagine today is like when I actually draw.
Ghost diet.
I don't know what to do.
You draw?
I know, right?
Ron, you know that walking tower you wanted to use to contain that dragon? The dragon got out.
I mean...
You don't know what to
the
draw?
walking tower?
Since the name of stream is LARP, we are going to have to play you know what. Dawsic Cool Man said, Ron, you wouldn't it be funny if you did Among Us with viewers?
Wouldn't it be? I actually haven't played
Don
Among
Bond
Us
3 said,
ever.
I could swear Ron said he'd get back on a schedule.
I actually never played Among Us ever.
Bro, we would just cheat.
I don't even own it. The hell am I listening to? Alright. I know what to draw. Black hole. I'll draw black hole.
A team of adventurers including a slime, a vampire, a dragon, a helldiver and a human rescued the dragon you put in the walking tower.
Ah. I mean... should have made the tower flying then. Should put it in orbit. Oh well.
Roni, I contacted my lawyer and according to the Basement Prisoners Act, Section 12. All basement civilians are obligated to at least one floor of the B.
No, you're not.
Among Us with viewers would go horribly because of hackers and stream snipers.
That only applies to basement
I'll betray the
residents.
party with
You're
the
not
appropriate bribe,
residents.
Ronnie.
You're
Thanks,
tenants.
Fruitiesert, for checking in.
You're freaking.
Thanks for the lurk, GNT.
Your
TNT.
guests.
Dawson Cool Man said, draw a folded paper which?
Hi, GNT.
Lemonations R2V asked Fave Anime.
Hi, Fruit. What?
I want my cookie.
Fave
Is the
Anime?
basement a dictatorship?
Solo leveling. Nah, just kidding. Depends.
How are we guests if we can't leave? One of them tired to seduce your guards, then cast fireball at them.
Depends. But
Wouldn't folded paper which just be one
actually
of many
no,
which is that
Green
origami
Lagan.
which is folded up and under
Green
her
Lagan.
control?
Favorite
Interesting.
anime.
I'll talk more about this to my lawyer soon.
Wouldn't folded paper witch just be one of the witches
Pickled
that
Bug
origami
said,
witch folded?
hope everything is going
Up under
well.
her control. It is going. That's fine. It's been a bit more thick.
Pickled Bulb said, also Hexy is
Also,
super
freaking
lesbian.
it sucks. Right,
Where's
it's been
New
like
Girl
really
Force,
shitty.
Ronnie? You gotta keep those pipes primed.
Ah, shit. I'll do it. I'll turn it on later. I can't do it. Wait, like too early. This doesn't
The
sound
snail
right.
merchant said, favorite condiment?
Favorite condiment?
Thank you, Bing Labonko, for
Ketchup?
the follow. Welcome to the basement. You can
Worcestershire
never leave.
sauce.
Thank you, Leo2Bait, for the follow. Welcome to the basement.
What's considered a
you
condiment?
can never leave.
What's considered a condiment? Oh, thanks for the follow, Leo Tubi.
Fallen
Also,
underscore
Bingo
Kingy 1T said,
Bonigal.
Roni, when are you going to draw your Hollow Knight snail shaman OC? Banana ketchup or
today.
tomato? Mayonnaise is a condiment.
That is true. Mayonnaise is good.
Bing Labonigal said, I broke into your stream.
Hey.
Dondi Doodle redeemed song request. Be an Alpha, from Zombies, the reanimated series. Reminder this was an official song created and licensed by Disney.
I'm
Hello
scared.
Roni, I have fought an eldritch terror called Geometry today, how are you? Pickled Bulb said,
That's rough.
also Ron Goons to Femboy tips.
No.
Inst mayonnaise an instrument? Not
What
a
the f-
condiment. I had to hear this so you have to now.
What the fuck is this?
The snail merchant
just started.
said, if it's a sauce that's not cranberry it's a condiment to me.
What the fuck is this?
Was it at least non-Euclidean geometry? Bing Labonigal said, what are your PC specs?
PC specs, it's a
Broho
3070.
is speaking the truth. Also Roni, you gotta keep your secrets
And-
better. What are we listening to? I'm scared.
I have a 3070 graphics card. And what was my... I think it's 11500? I don't remember.
Citrus underscore drop said, a condiment is a thing you dip something into, or put on something to change the flavor after something is cooked.
What is my CPU? I don't
I'd
remember.
bro I ain't trying to figure out geometry it's left. Hold on, haven't we seen this
What the
black hole
fuck?
person before? Scrolls through the
Yes.
YouTube shorts.
Yes.
Dad Bonk was weak.
I just want to...
Don Bon3 said, cranberry sauce is a condiment because you put it on other stuff. Like ice cream.
Yeah, but that's like
Thanks
saying...
Anthrona Fear 3 for checking in.
You also put water in other stuff. Is water a condiment?
Fallen underscore Kingy1T said, Roni, I hereby formally challenge you to a game of Paradox Billiards Vostroin Roulette 4th Dimensional Hypercube Chess Strip Poker. Do you accept?
No.
Oh heck yeah, it's from when you drew a black hole as an anime girl/witch.
Yes.
On the topic of non-Euclidean geometry, I went to my local library and borrowed the collected stories of H.P. Lovecraft.
Topic of non-Euclidean geometry.
Wasn't it great?
No. I went to my local library and borrowed the collected story of H.P. Lovecraft. Bruh. Isn't like
Hi,
non-Euclidean geometry just like...
Thanks Donkey Dragon 07 for checking in.
I Don the Dragon.
My lawyer got back to me. According to the Basement Immigrants Act, if the person has been trapped in the basement for over a year, they are subject to...
Like if it's not in like a flat plane. He just...
Thanks for the lurk citrus_drop.
Hi, citrus drop. When I got back to me, according to the Basement Immigrants Act, if a person has been trapped in the basement for over a year, they are subject to citizenship. No.
Arthrona Fear 3 said, it is good day to be
That
not
only
dead.
applies...
Also flying Dorito acquired.
That only applies to the parts
Thanks
of the
for
basement
Scarlet
that
_X_Claw.
overlaps base reality. Which none of you... none
Thanks
of you are in.
Scarlet_X_Claw for checking in.
Hi, Scarlet Claw. Only those who are in base reality gets that.
Bing Lebongle said, who recommended Yorushika for background music? LWK Peak.
No, this is just in
Do
the...
we have a floor where we could find some sulfuric acid and bromine, in big amounts if possible?
This is not recommended. This is
Hey Roni, you noticed
in my
new
playlist. Because I love Yorushika. Scarlet Claw?
I have seized the water heater. Recognize our rights or your showers will be very cold.
Do you have a floor where we just
Before
find
Gummy
sulfuric
Witch went up
acid
against
and
Black
bromine?
Hole
Yeah.
Witch, presumably non-canon or impossible, would she stand a chance or would Black Hole Witch collapse any?
Black Hole Witch wins.
Acting like I didn't recommend Peak.
Bro. Wait, who is... Who is Scarlet Claw before?
Arthrona Fear 3 said, Roni, look up the Alienware Area 51R2, it's the flying Dorito.
Look up the Alienware area 51R2. Fuck.
Floor 907 has oceans of sulfuric acid in the market on floor sells bromine.
Don't buy the bromine there. It's overpriced.
There goes your weed lavender.
It's a What the fuck is this?
Bing Lebongle said, me and the other people in your basement formed a union. The market on floor
What
23.
happened to Alienware, man? They used to be cool. Now they're Dell. It's rough.
Does anyone know what floor the Eldritch being that's grants a wish is?
It's...
I need like 900 milliliters of both and if you could uranium 235.
It's floor 967?
Scarlet_X_Claw said, ooh. I don't have enough points for song request frown. 09_HHHH redeemed song request. The Shoe Buddy Bop by Drew Langlois.
Alright. humanity. I just moved back into college and my room is tiny. I mean, it's college. But yeah. Good luck with college, Don.
We need a Roni 67 emote. Be the old man that joins the trends as soon as it starts dying. Lupathialoon said, could never afford Alienware, all I have is a Chromebook with Ubuntu because to hell with Bill Gates. Ron, are you sure nothing lives in the sulfuric acid oceans of floor 907? Something ate my acid-proof boat.
Yeah, there's probably a slime there somewhere. You know they'll eat everything. You know they'll eat anything, right?
I was hungry, man.
Bro.
I could imagine there's a floor in the basement where there is just a cursed fountain of blood. The blood isn't cursed, but the fountain is cursed too.
There's like
Doggy doodle.
there's
Absolutely not. We don't talk about 6-7.
There's like an IRL blood falls where it's just full of iron in Antarctica.
Roni, who is the shady man that offering a portal out of the basement? Who the hell is he?
That's Steve.
Oh yeah, that is my pet Larry, is a overgrown sulfuric Mosasaurus.
I mean, he's not lying. Technically, it's out of the basement. You're
adding
you're just not
iron-filled
gonna like where it's
waterfalls to the
gonna-
list of things to have in my fantasy setting.
Yeah. You're just not gonna
No
like
way
where you end
Larpalust
up.
returns.
Yes.
Badger Comet U4X
No,
asks,
it's
does
Ronnie
Ron know
Larp.
about Hypno's
Get it
Lullaby
wrong.
V3?
Get it wrong. It's Ronnie Larp.
Thanks Semi694000 for checking in.
Does Ronnie know about Hypno's Lullaby V3? I don't know what that is.
Bing Libonagel said, Ron read an excerpt from 50 Shades of Grey Trust.
No.
How did the Rain World stream go?
As
Steve's
expected.
portal leads to the realm of redacted.
The amount of times I crashed.
Roni LARP sounds like one of those LARP YouTube channels.
The freaking...
Don Bond 3 said, what is the process for creating spells in your magic system? Because presumably they are open-ended a little.
It is open-ended. You can, think of it this way.
Pickle and Bulb said, if you had to pick one of your OCS to date, who would you pick? Ron, don't forget my song request.
Alright, what was your song request? Was it Shubadi Bop? Alright, give me 1 sec.
Feast Nail Merchant said, dramatic reading of The Telltale Heart by Edgar Allan Poe when? Is there any spell/powers that you've blacklisted from your world?
Not really. I think if you know how to make it work, you can do whatever.
Yes.
Give me 1 sec. What was the song request?
Roni should make a second channel called Roni LARP and LARP LARPing himself.
Yeah, Shubadi Bop. Started playing. Alright. What was the other question?
What would you guys do if you had total reality manipulation for 45 hours?
Pick one of your OCs to date. Which one would you pick? Which one would I pick? I don't actually know.
Pickle and Bulb said, Ron, when someone said something crazy back then. Holy cow, this is bad. Ron now. Bruh. Ron, I have a portal to the abyss. But the dog
What?
won't let you exit the abyss to anywhere other than the basement.
What is the process for creating spells in your
I
magic
would make
system?
my reality warping powers work indefinitely because time is a part of reality I
There-
can warp.
There's really no like way to
Let
make a
US out of the basement.
unified like.
Lupathelun said, fuck, I had sriracha on my finger when I rubbed my eye. I hate my life.
Formal spell. It's like learning a technique in like art. If that makes sense. No, it doesn't make sense. What would you do if you have a total reality manipulation for 4 to 5 hours? I will give myself permanent powers. As long as like the reality manipulation I make sticks, but like just the reality manipulation doesn't stick, then I'll give myself some powers that will last after 45 hours. Assuming that I can't make my reality warping powers permanent. All right, how would like the magic system, or like how would the people make new spells? It's more like frick, I don't know what to say. Fuck. It's more like think about it this way, like
Give yourself a button that gives you reality warping powers for the rest of the day. You never gave yourself the powers, just a cool button that does.
well, that's good. That's true. That's a good way.
Makes me wonder,
to
is there
bypass.
any outlawed powers in your world? I want to know.
I mean, there are curses. It's universally outlawed. Like, yeah, there are spells outlawed by like countries, but like
Ron, we are going to send
There are no
Bing to the
spells
abyss for 48 hours
outlawed
from their
by
perspective.
reality. Like, yeah, in some countries you can't
I would
freaking
make
cast
the earth with the
fireball in
same
front
and
of.
more creatures and animal species from Hunter x Hunter's give humans the capacity to unlock Nen and make.
You know what? I'll give everyone superpowers, like random
Roni, as you get
fucking.
reincarnated as the opposite sex, would you date a girl, mentally straight but physically gay, or a dude, mentally gay but physically?
Ronnie, if you get reincarnated as the opposite sex, would you date a girl immediately? Would you date a girl mentally straight but physically gay, or dude mentally gay but physically straight? I'd date a girl probably.
Like, is there any op powers that are too powerful for your world?
That's not like that's hard to predict. 'Cause,
What do
like,
you guys think of the way I would use my reality warping?
You don't know what. If you get reincarnated,
Is
It's
there
like
any
in a
forms of
different
magic or
body.
moves that are considered cowardly? Kinda
You don't-
like how turning off and on your lightsaber mid-combat is considered a cowa.
give me 1 sec. You can't
And
really
yes,
like
Hunter x Hunter is goated.
if you get like reincarnated, like, do you keep? Are you
I
like
think the
just
only
yourself
forbidden
in like a
spells would be
different body,
whatever time
or
which prevents from the timeline just to ensure it can actually continue to exist. But then why?
because like, I feel like the body like affects your mind, right? Like like I think people assume like, oh, if you get transported in like a different body, you'll just be like the same person. But no, you're affected by hormones and shit.
Roni, if you could be any of the
So I don't
witches
know.
you've drawn, who would you be?
Who's the most OP? That's not a burden. Origami witch.
I don't have to
I
decide
don't know.
between the two.
What's the other question? I think is there forms of magic that are considered cowardly? Kind of like turning on and off your lightsaber mid combat. Mm, not really. At least I haven't thought about it. Like I feel like everything's fair game. I feel like Star Wars is kind of. Oh yeah, I feel like Star Wars are like it's kind of.
I think it would only
Well,
be considered cowardly if there were rules and honor. But witches tend to become solitary loners in the later parts of life, right?
yeah, pretty much.
Roni, would you like to live in the Hunter x Hunter world?
No, why the fuck
Ron,
would you
you
want
get to
to
choose to
be the Hunter x
reincarnate
Hunter?
as either a catgirl teacher or a bald crow elf. What do you choose?
Is the bald crow elf? Uh, wait, is Crib an elf?
Why not though? Okay, name at least 5 reasons.
Yeah, I remember. Like,
She has pointy ears.
yeah, so do like
Luca
demons.
Thealoon said, I think the most shameful form of magic would be low anima offensive spells that could be endlessly spammed.
Oh, maybe. you just you just spam freaking Hadouken. I mean, what is the best spell to like spam? Alright, what? Frick, I missed so many
Roni, if
questions.
you're not a femboy, name at least 5 straight men. Okay, crow demon
5
thing with
straight
pointy
men?
ears and fire. I cast fireball.
Um,
This is the 30th time this battle you cast fireball.
Chris
Cast something I can't
Hemsworth?
counter. Fireball.
5 straight men. Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans, Chris Pratt.
Had no idea Kane was so racist, just assumed all long-eared people were elves.
Frick, I don't remember anymore. Chris Pine.
Which begs a question.
Fuck,
Can a
are
witch
those
in your world cast Doom?
are those all the Chris's? Yes.
Ink Ink Demon redeemed song request. People Eater by Sodakin.
All right. It's not. All right. Everyone has like different names for the same
You
spells.
could have said ronillust.
Like people can. No, I'm going for Chris's.
So someone can call a spell magic missile while another would call it magic bolt, for example?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Chrysolust.
People would call like a
I will give you
fireball.
another choice for reincarnation. A ghost girl who tricks people named Kane while playing Peek.
Give you a choice for reincarnation. A ghost girl who tricks people named Kane while playing Peak. I mean, if I reincarnate as a ghost,
I cast the
like,
black
it's
hole of darkness that sucks up everything.
not gonna be that different,
I cast
right?
Doom.
Like, who wants like a physical body? Ugh. Think of like maybe I can change her body type. I kind of made her thick, but maybe I can make her like a bit short. I don't know. It's a black hole. Black holes aren't really like. Actually, they are big.
Goddamn Roni, don't nerf her.
ITK.
What if Black Hole, which is unnaturally tall and lanky like spaghettification?
Thank you for the birthday art. Yeah. Sorry, I I finished it like earlier. But I forgot. Forgot to. I forgot to give it. Where is it?
Oh no, Doom is sucking everything Agad Fsees Vgirwa FGFDS. Scarlet _ X _ clause deleted. Ron, she's a 10, but she doesn't know what rice or chicken are.
What? How?
ITK, Roni said he would like to live in the Hunter x Hunter world. Also happy B-Day.
No one. Why would you
Everyone
want to
disagrees
live?
with Peach said, I'd kiff you accepting any more song requests, but if you want something chill, I think Owner of a Lonely Heart by Yes is good.
What was that? If you're accepting any more song requests? Well, I'm assuming that's from YouTube. We can't really
Luca
do
Thielen
song
said,
requests on YouTube.
How many isekais are there that have the MC resurrect in their own reality as another person?
Is there one?
Roni, she's a 10 but in meters.
Hell yeah. It's so cute until someone told me there are feet in
She
the
is the
eye.
last of her
I mean,
kind and is from another world. Her cousin ate the rest of her people.
Don't you actually like?
Did you knew the whole Hunter
your
Hunter
model-
world that is like the known world is just an archipelago, inside
Yeah.
a lake called Mobius Lake, and all the rest is.
Yeah.
Don
Doesn't your
Bond
model
3
have
said,
like
she's a
actual
10, but she likes One Piece
like feet
pacing.
in your eyes? Their paws? It's the same thing. Like, this is just lore accurate.
This art is so cool, man, I wish TK was real.
Like, I don't have. Yeah, she has. TK has feet, like on her eyes, right? In the whole Hunter x Hunter world, is just an archipelago inside the
The
lake.
assignment
Also,
is clear. Next time, we also make the eyes Amogus in addition.
also, it's just the continents like rearranged. It's just the continents from Earth.
It's a reflection of what she's always looking at.
Yes. Look at this.
Hey Roni, you probably got asked this before. How do you make lavender?
Frick, that got cut off. What was it? How do you make lavender? I mean, how do you make lavender?
She's looking at a foot-shaped cloud.
Look at this. It's just
Don
it's
Bond
just
3 said,
IRL.
when will you be playing with TK again like that one time you played Repo?
We played like
You grow lavender from those seed packets in the store.
last Thursday. I just didn't stream it because my internet was like being shitty.
Lupathiloon
My
said,
internet just
"Isekai
keeps
idea.
cutting off."
Jaded burnout Weiji gets struck Kund and resurrects as a prince, or princess if that would be funnier.
Like,
Nick City
since
redeemed
last
song
week.
request. Too much to bear. 5 Nights at Frickbear's 3 OST.
What? Alright. Jaded burnout Weiji gets Chuck Kunan's resurrect as prince or princess. If that would be funnier. That's like all isekai. How do you make your VTuber? You draw it, and then you rig it on like a
Ron, you're a streamer. You're
draw
not allowed to play a video game while not streaming. It's in the contract.
bro.
TH3M4SQ3R4D3 said, "What in the world building is this map?"
It's the Hunter universe.
Roni is not a streamer. He is a LARPer that
Yeah, that
logs
is
at the
true. Yeah,
streaming.
yes, that's true. This is just North America. They didn't even fucking
Also a femboy.
United States of Sahara, bro. I just realized York New City is in New York. I mean, it's at least better than like Attack on Titan. Wanna see the Attack on Titan
I wish I lived
map?
there.
Wanna see it?
Continental drift in a nutshell. Don Bond 3 said, "Ron, she's a 10 but she doesn't like Little Caesars."
I haven't been to.
Idea: a knight gets hit by a troll and wakes up in modern-day Japan. He has to master new skills like filing taxes.
There's Attack on Titan.
Wait, is Black Hole Witch separate from the witch setting, or is she somewhere in space floating about around the world the witch setting is in? You may call HXH for a lot of stuff, but they don't have drama. Hit politics.
She's ascended.
Lupathialoon said, "I thought Ali Sekai was a high school boy who resurrects in a standard Western fantasy with a seemingly useless ability that turns out to readily exploitable."
Now that can also apply to like 20 to 30-year-old wages who's like burnout in their work. But like same thing, basically.
Skibidi.
Thanks.
Thanks for the lurk, Don Bond 3.
Look at this, bro. It's just, they just flip it. And he just flipped it.
The
and
map
then
looks
fucking
so small. Are they on Earth the size of Mercury?
No, it's like the Isayama just didn't want to make a map. I don't think. It's like fuck it. Earth, but like
I think I need a crash
upside
course
down.
on ascended beings in the witch setting. Thanks for the lurk, Don
Crash course?
Dragon 07.
Alright, see ya, Don the Dragon.
Lupathialoon said, "Is the devil as a part-time or a reverse isekai?"
Yes. Evil, sick, and twisted Earth, yes.
A 10, but she is the only character who was not isekai to be here.
I mean, if you do this, you don't have to like deal with like people like, oh no, like the map isn't accurate.
Roni, is it true that you're working on the Skibidi toilet movie?
Yes. But I'm under NDA, so I can't say which part I did.
Suffer. Crash course says in, "You give me the brief rundown because I don't remember if there's been a short for it or not."
There was, I think.
Ink Demon redeemed 20 squats.
Bro.
W
Alright.
Inky.
Alright. Ascended are humans.
W Booker.
Maybe a bear later. I don't know. Who, for some reason, who somehow descends into godhood. That's it. 1, 2, 3.
One of my worlds is just the Earth. If you shattered the continents with a hammer, it used to just be a copy of
6,
Earth.
7, 8,
Also, girl voice is gone.
10. I'll do it like after the first hour. My freaking vocal cords just I wouldn't. Wait, did I do 10 squats or 20?
I drank a
They only
bottle
did
of bleach
10.
before taking my toaster to take a bath.
I only did 10. Like, I didn't feel anything. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright. One of my worlds is just Earth if you shatter the continents with a hammer. Peak map.
So did Black Hole Witch use
Big map
gravity
building.
magic to draw a bunch of souls towards herself, effectively ensuring she always has peak anima at all times, and
Use gravity magic to draw a bunch of souls towards herself.
Thanks Just Tone Plant for checking in.
Not exactly. I plant. It's more like she.
Roni, why are you streaming in this weather?
Why are you streaming in this weather? I don't know. My freaking internet's been shitty for like a while now. I think
Another
it is
of my
because of the
worlds
weather.
is like if you tried to draw a world map drunk while thinking about dragons.
Well, there's always like a warning.
Poker_dealer redeems song request.
My freaking
Jane by the long faces.
my phone just keeps my phone just keeps having like freaking alerts, man. Like yesterday, it's like I had like 3 alerts. Bro. See, I told you.
I cast anime dead.
See, I told you. My freaking internet's been freaking dog shit for like a week. It's disconnecting.
We cast Call on Death. Lupathiloon said, okay, I have a really sekai idea. An anarcho-primitivist domestic terrorist resurrects in a medieval fantasy setting and immediately sides with the orcs.
Anarcho-primitivist domestic terrorist resurrects in
Brony,
medieval
nice to
fantasy
see you
and
again.
just sides with the
Haven't
orcs.
seen you in about 12 seconds.
I think there might be something like that. But like someone who like sided with the goblins or some shit. I don't remember. What's like peak isekai?
Ron, would you live in a solar system with 2 copies of Earth, Mars but with garbage, Mercury but with prison labor and legally not a halo ring around? Sniffs.
Their largest gas giant. Yeah, I'll do it. Who are you sniffing?
Thoughts on jobless reincarnation? Roni is LARPing a non-scuff stream.
True. Thoughts on Mushoku Tensei? It's
Which
fine.
planet would you live on?
Which planet would you live on? Freaking Earth. Where else would you live? Like, just choose one Earth. What the fuck? I don't like the post. Alright, one more. One more try.
Is black hole witch lonely in space, much like how lonely giant witch is?
It's what you wanted.
The Earth with shattered continents and nights, or the dragon-themed Earth?
I actually kind of want to make her the final villain. Maybe.
Well, yeah, she got what she wanted. Now what? I deleted Discord because I spent way too much time on it.
The Earth with shattered continents and nights, or the dragon-themed Earth? Which one's like... Which one has like the better cuisine? There's like... You know. Like, are the... Like, maybe like the dragon-themed Earth has like better like spicy foods. Who knows? Like, I'll choose the one with like better food.
Is there any other types of classes that can rival witches? Like a knight or a rouge?
Think of like witches or like witches and wizards as like more as a specialist class. They need to like be really knowledgeable. But in combat, like it takes them a while to be online. Takes them like years to be like. I think it takes them decades to essentially fight in like a war or battle. But
The Earth with shattered continents and nights, they have fey gardens. Don Bond 3 said, can knights use magic? Like enhancing their body to beyond human levels with magic.
anyone can use magic. I don't particularly want like body enhancement on like on any
I think witches and
character.
wizards like suck if they get countered by the opponent since they're all specialized.
I kind of want them to be. I kind of want everyone to have like base human
Can
durability.
coins ricochet magic?
Depends on the coin. It depends on the magic. Like, I kind of want everyone to have like roughly like base human durability, unless like they're not human. Like I don't want. I don't want like. I want everyone to be like superhuman. Or like like a regular person essentially like looks like a superhuman. I don't want that.
Wait, how did Black Hole Witch ascend without the witch setting getting consumed by one of the black holes comprising her being?
It's more of an aesthetic thing than like an actual black hole. Unless like she's in like her own or like real body. Like imagine like when she's like on the planet, it's like She's not really there.
Hourly ad break incoming.
It's like work from home, you know.
What is the
Basically
equivalent
zooming.
age for a human compared to a 160-year-old dragon?
Equivalent age for a human compared to a 160-year-old dragon. I mean, dragons have like infinite lifespans, so it's really hard to tell. Like for like the greater dragons, a 160-year-old dragon is basically just a freaking hatchling. They're like, they just fucking. It's like a toddler.
Lupathialoon said, "One isekai I'd like to see is having an American youth get resurrected in Japanese-themed medieval fantasy where they have to learn to never turn your back to a kappa."
Honestly, maybe. That's like untapped. I think. It's all Japanese people
Don
going to
Bond 3
freaking
said,
medieval
"What are the
fantasy.
major countries or nations?"
I don't know. I haven't named any of the freaking countries, man. I haven't really thought about like internal politics of countries. I just know like, oh, I'm gonna need I might want a country with like
Digital Diego Zero said, "What's the name of the girl carrying you?"
it's lavender. Like I haven't fleshed out the countries, you know. I'll please draw the post properly.
I am going to say 160 is the equivalent 20.
Equivalent 20? Oh, like 160 is like fairly young for a dragon, I would say. But like
Guys. If Terry's a British witch in the world, that means England does exist in Ronnie's world.
I haven't like greater dragons have lived for at least like a million. Like a million years. They're like very like potentially longer.
Because England can only exist in fantasy. It isn't
God, wishing
exactly
this real.
linear. Dragons might grow up faster compared to how long they can live.
That's true.
I
I
could
kinda see it
imagine a
as,
guild
like-
of witches recognized in almost every nation as caretakers with the specific purpose of maintaining the land and cleaning up a.
I can imagine a guild of witches recognized in almost every nation as caretakers of specific purposes, maintaining land, cleaning up destruction, which duos ensuring. Alright, there are like countries that like embrace like witches and wizards, but like not that's like not universal. Kinda think of it as like, you know, not everyone, like there's not one organization that like every nation recognizes or like respects. There's no one international uh group. Like there's going to be like a lot of conservative countries that's like freaking fuck
Behold the country of burning
fucking
stick.
witches.
They love fire.
Yes.
Okay, what is this song playing? It slaps.
Imagine.
An
That
underscore
was
silent
Ado.
underscore 373 said, "Hello,
Musica.
Roni.
Hello. Hello and silent. I'm gonna get water. I'll be right back.
Ad break." Roni is gone quick, act silly. Thanks Persephone_chaos for checking in. Onion.
Alright. Oh, wait, I forgot to get water. Freaking left in the counter. Alright, you got it.
Test.
Alright. Bonus
Lupathelun
points?
said, for bonus points, make the American who ends up in fantasy Japan a medieval European swordsmanship who talks endless smack about folded steel. But it turns out that the leader of Burning's take was a femboy witch the whole time.
Bro. Why is it like... Well, it's mostly because it's made by Japanese, but like... Why do they like... hype... Why is it like in Isekai they hype up like the folded steel, you know? Like, the reason why katanas are folded is because like... The fucking iron... They had access to is like dog shit. They had to fold it. Like, European longswords don't need that.
Lupathelun said, I meant a fan of medieval European swordsmanship. I think there's a name for it. Ads over.
Like, katanas are good, like...
Then he dies after they find out he was a femboy instead of just a skinny 23-year-old.
Katanas are
Is
like
there a witch
good.
hunter in the world that people fear?
There's like...
Persephone_chaos
Yeah.
said, Hi Aroni, day 50 of requesting a hypnotist sitch.
Alright. Actually, like, there are like witch hunters, but like...
Truck
There are
Kun Del
also,
Rock
like-
Cocoon said, keep going, these are great isekai ideas.
Like, in wars...
Isn't it an entire organization of witch hunters?
Yes. There are... witch hunter organizations. Not just one organization, there are like it's organizations. There's one that's like really big though. But like they're only in like one, like they're not international. In like some parts of the world, if you say you're a witch hunter, they freaking laugh at you.
Don Bon3 said, you mentioned conservative factions which don't accept witches' existence, but magic is as old as humanity. How can there be a conservative faction?
Think of it this
If I
way.
remember correctly, katanas were made of harder steel, and that somehow made them worse? I don't know.
It's not that magic defines what you call it, witch is. It's more like the
idea a dragon gets hit by a falling castle and wakes up in Japan as an anime girl.
bruh. It's
I like
more
to
of
think
a
Darius one like Doomslayer. One that most witches fear and would flee on sight.
like, oh, this person is like researching freaking curses and resistant shit. Let's freaking kill him. Something like that. Like, oh, they're using like the quote unquote bad magic. Like, if it's our magic, if like If it's like this magic, it's fine. But like,
I love how people are spamming TTS lol. Anyway, Mountain Dew and like 2 Benadryls at once is like being on 3 different substances.
like those
wild
witch
like
hunts
its
are
word.
more like are closer to like IRL witch hunts. You know, it's more irrational than
Not a dragon anime girl,
anything.
just a normal anime girl, but the knight sent to slay her shows up with all his gear.
Not a dragon anime girl, just a normal anime girl. Nice slay, Sun Slayer, all his gear.
Thanks Jatro Studios for checking in.
Oh, Jadero. I think
Lupathiloon said, katanas were made by having the bulk of the blade be low carbon for flexibility while the edge was high carbon to keep it sharp.
katanas are more like they're fascinating in that they like it's like they did like the best with like the shittiest
The King
like
one and said, it is me Kingpin, from the
shittiest
movie
material,
Spider-Man
and they
into the
made, like-
Spider-Verse, and I'm here to say get out of my vent Spider-Man.
they made it work.
But she uses her now power called calling the police to stop the knight.
Bro. That they made it work. That's what's fascinating
Don
about it.
Bond 3 said, so then the conservative
It's not
faction
OP.
isn't conservative towards magic but the idea of making magic a profession.
Yeah, something like that. It's like only only like
Katanas
this
are
specific-
designed to
only,
cleave
like,
through
specific
flesh, but
magic
as
is,
such,
like,
they break against metal armor because they aren't designed to spring.
more. Actually, I did say it's more like akin to like IRL witch hunts, but actually it's not because like there at least like some valid reasoning for it. Like, oh, this person's like secluding themselves, freaking researching
Jatro
dangerous
Studio
magic.
said,
And-
Sup Mr. Sironi Macaroni, how long has it been? Centuries?
they could,
Lol, glad to see you drawing.
yeah. Yeah, hi Jadero. Yeah. Been a week. Actually, no, I didn't stream last week on YouTube. So it's been 2 weeks for YouTube. I just realized. Oh well. I'm gonna stream I'm gonna stream Rain World, so next stream, so I'm not gonna stream on YouTube again. That's rough.
Poor YouTube viewers, next stream only stream on YouTube, not Twitch. You're going
would I-
back in the box, YouTube.
Why would I even stream on YouTube?
The King one and said, question, tomboy, femboy, or girly pop girl? Which one would you?
Tom, which one would you
Thanks
want?
TTB_mediocre for checking
Want to
in.
keep away from the rest of the world.
I
I
wonder
want
if
to
it's
keep
this
away
sort of
from
thing
the rest
that
of the
many
world.
witches become
Fucking
loners in their
femboys,
later
bro.
years. Too much fear of witches and the weight of the sacrifices in.
What if it's sort
Don
of thing
Bond
that
3
many
said,
witches become
I don't
loners
have
in their later
notifications for
years?
Twitch, don't do this to me.
Too much fear of witches and the weight of those sacrifice and losses just to make them want to keep away from the rest of the world. Yeah, that's part of it. I'm not gonna say like all witches are like good.
Persephone
They're not.
_chaos said, wait, are you doing the Rain World streams off of YouTube? Why?
Yes. I mean,
You heard
It's
about
just-
YouTube
it's just annoying to
updating
set
their
up.
rules, so now creators have to get millions of views on short to get paid.
no, that's always been the case. No,
Wrong.
that's like
She's a
YPP
10, but she has a
eligibility.
femboy.
It's not like per. It's not like
Lupathiloon
if
said,
you get.
European blades were made with thin blades to pass between armor plates, and heavy hilts so you could grasp by the blade to use them in place of a siege hammer.
Yeah. I mean, all katanas didn't really have.
I mean, like, for every 90
have to do with
days.
armors. No, that's for like That's not for that's YPP eligibility. It's not like, oh, you need, if you don't earn this, like you lose monetization. It's 90 days, like it's 20 million.
Said, I'm gonna isekai the box. I will not be contained.
It's like on
Ron
February
Larkwin?
2027, right? Now. Yeah. It's 20 million shorts views in 90 days for like YPP eligibility. It's not like, oh, you need to get this to like or you lose like monetization.
I'm kinda curious about this. If your YouTube channel fell apart, what would you do for work instead?
I don't know.
I almost wrote Yap instead of Ron.
That's kind of insane though. It's like 20 million shorts views in like 90 days for like YPP eligibility. Because it used to be 10 million. How can they just doubled it? I don't know what they have in mind. Is it like,
Where is your sword? I don't know.
is it for like the AI to like discourage more AI creators? Like I feel like that doesn't work. You're just incentivizing. You're just making like, that's not really a problem for AI creators. They just fucking double their shit.
Oh, I think it was to slow the iSlop channels.
Yeah.
Persephone_chaos
but that's
said,
like,
how is a video game harder to set up to stream for both more difficult than a drawing application?
because I already have the
Ron, she's a 10, but there is a
Thing set up.
femboy that lives with her.
for YouTube stream for like art streams. I don't have shit set up for game streams, you know. It's annoying to set up. I'm sorry. There's
Which
a
is
fanboy
like
that lives
throwing a
with her.
glass of water to a forest fire, not really doing much.
Yeah, and no, it's not even that. It's more like shooting, like it's more like frick. What's a good
She's a 10, but she uses at least
analog.
5 different AI programs for image generations.
Fuck no. It's more like shooting everyone. It's like figure out who, like you can't figure out who the zombie is, so you just shoot everyone. I think that's like the appropriate, like, it's like killing everyone in Among Us instead of
Thank
like
you, Max Meixter, for the follow.
So, like,
Welcome
figure
to
it
the
out.
basement. You can never leave.
Oh, thanks for the follow, Max Meixter. Like, it's dumb. Because like it's gonna make it worse for like actual creators who wants to like start becoming YouTubers.
She's a 10, but her brother is a femboy and her brother can't really find another roommate.
It's her brother. It's fine. Are you like I feel like you guys are misunderstanding. I don't
2-time by Jack Stauber.
I don't necessarily hate fanboys. I just don't like them. Like if I see someone who's like a fanboy, I'm like, all right, it's fine. It's your life, bro.
I have returned Naya Hey Hey. Lupathiloon said, Roni, she's a 10, but she was a male otaku who got isekai'd. He doesn't like them, he loves them.
No. A male otaku who got isekai'd.
Girl voice or squats question mark?
Oh yeah. Do I turn it on? I don't even know what I'm doing it.
Thanks
All
Theory
right.
Fox for checking in.
What was the question? She's a 10, but she was a male otaku who got isekai'd. So,
She's a 10, but her femboy brother plays League of Legends 16 hours a day.
so is she still like a male otaku or like? No, that doesn't make sense. So she died. So she used to be like a male otaku, and then she's like, she got isekai'd.
Persephone_chaos
I don't
said,
know.
Roni, she's a 10, but her insurance won't pay for her bottom surgery.
That's rough. That's rough, buddy.
Takwamaku_98 said, Yo Ron Staltz, you're back. What happened? Where were you?
Where was I? My freaking country's been being spammed with like freaking typhoons, so yeah, that's.
League of Legends gets mentioned a few times here.
Yeah.
Did you used to play it?
No. I mean, I have played it. I didn't really used to play it. The time, but our femboy brother plays League of Legends 16 hours a day. That's fine. There was like an image like 2 weeks ago. Let me see if I can find it.
Ron is a recovering mobileaholic.
Yeah. No, I recovered. I haven't. This was like.
A 10, but the rice and the chicken she made moves.
Bro.
Poker Dealer 6885 said, Hey Roni, would you rather eat either a seal or a dolphin?
This was like last week.
Takwamiku_98 said, Oh damn. Well, I hope you're fine. By the way,
I am
have you
fine.
gambled today?
It's fine, but like
One
my
must
internet is
imagine the Roni LARPing.
True. We'll do the rest.
Persephone_chaos said, that hypothetical was not meant to represent me, I'm not ready to get bottom surgery yet. Poker_dealer redeemed 20 squats.
Bro. Alright, fine. Alright.
Don Bon 3 said, the constant sexualization of femboys always rubbed me the wrong way.
1,
Dunno, maybe because before identifying as a girl I was a
3,
femboy.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Lupathealoon said,
12,
she's a 10, but she's a
13,
demon of a loaf who does all your
14,
chores so you'll sit around
15,
playing video games all day.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20. The what?
An _amazing_ toaster said, she's a 10, but only plays ASMs. You are manually breathing, you are manually blinking, I mention it, you're aware of your tongue's position in your mouth.
Oh yeah? What else an ASM? Oh, symmetrical. I mean, that's
A
fine.
10, but she is a succubus that tempts people with pasta, made with people she previously tempted.
That's some.
She's a 10, but she has the palate of Gordon Ramsay and will yell at you every time you make food that is subpar.
Alright.
I'll write time to draw SMTH for my YouTube channel to let em know I stream on Twitch sometimes.
Alright. Good luck with that.
The Only Fox said, "Hello Roni. I hope
Hello.
you're doing well.
Hi,
It's been a
Fox.
bit. So happy to
Yeah.
see your content again.
Yeah.
Gonna be heading out for the night. Night you all."
Alright, see ya. Nick the brick.
She offers you pork pasta.
Long pork.
TH3M4SQ3R4D3 said, "I cast. That was very mean. Why would you make me aware of those?" Frown. For some reason whenever it comes to the witches of the witch setting I feel empathetic. Just that I think about them a lot and what they must have
Done to get to
Lupathielun
become who
said,
they are now.
"I keep making typos because I'm trying too hard to keep up with the chat."
I mean, it's like. I feel like all right. I don't really. Oh, I can't form sentences. When I'm like writing characters, I kind of want. I want them to be like to feel more like real people, you know. I don't really want to make a character just to like.
No, what do you mean long pork? This wasn't that guy who tried to scam you.
Or like I don't want the character just be like a tool. I mean, characters are like tools for the story, obviously, but
Hello
Ah.
Ronnie. I love your content and have been watching you on YouTube. Your Molten Metal
Hello.
Smith lady is my favorite because she reminds me of Grill BF.
yeah. Thanks, Max Meister.
I
I
heard
really
that the
should
goal
post.
of a writer is to make a character not feel like a plot device, because they
Yeah.
intrinsically are.
Yeah, that's basically the thing. All characters are tools. They
Gonna head out
they
now.
do
See ya,
they
Ronnie
have
Bevan.
their own roles to play in the story. If like your character doesn't have a role to play, then it's a wasted character. But like alright, see, I'm next city. So they are inherently tools for the narrative. The thing is, like, you don't want the readers to know that.
Do you remember?
You don't want the people, you don't want your audience to know that. You want them to like think, oh, this is like a believable person. Living in this like world.
What about a character whose role is to make the area feel populated?
Yeah, but like they're not like.
Hey Ron, do you
That's
have any
fine.
lore on that lonely whale god you talk while back in your one shot about the gods short?
A lonely whale god. That it's like a. It's a giant whale-like
Lupathielun
creature.
said, "Isekai idea. The MC is an alien who ends up resurrected as a human on modern Earth."
A giant whale-like creature that like adopts all the other cetaceans. But they're not really a cetacean. They're like much older. But they can't really reproduce. So like the other cetaceans like started seeing it as like their parent or something similar. I already know what to
Isekai
incorporate
idea.
though.
The Dark Lord from the fantasy world comes here to kill the Chosen One before the story can start. What would happen if the whale god encountered giant witch? Would the whale god do a double take before moving on, or would the whale god mistake her?
The freaking
Okay,
whale girl will
Kai.
just kill him. Will kill her. Like, she doesn't really register. Even if she's like physically big.
Lupathealoon said, I wonder if frozen man stories could be considered isekais if your heart stops while you're frozen.
If she's big, this is more like, yeah, it's another big creature here. Like they've fought bigger. Alright, for context, like the whale god is like fighting, like fought against the dragon god, who's like. Wait, let me see. Let me look at the map. Who's like at least this long. Like she's literally like beneath the mountain range. Like across the continent. And the freaking giant witch is like what? 50 meters tall? I haven't established it. Like less than 100 meters tall. So like she doesn't even register.
Imagine having less than 300,000 Radking points.
Imagine. Hmm.
Thank you for the lore. I always loved whales in fantasy settings.
Yeah, I also love whales. I mean, whales are just interesting creatures in general. Like, imagine being a mammal and then say, fuck it, I'm gonna become a fish again. And then beats the other fish. Like, whales are better at being fish than
Thank you, Red
fish.
781 for the follow. Welcome to the basement. You can never leave.
Thanks for the follow, Red 7 Hunter. Under?
Did you know
Red
whales
Thunder.
are closely related to hippos?
Yeah, they're both mammals. Fuck, I can't draw hands, man. Fucking, that's why. I'm like drawing it wrong. I'm still thinking of it as like behind her. I'm fucking dumb. Stupid. I'm drawing the hand backwards. Like a
What
dumbass.
if black hole witch's hands and feet are just more black holes?
Yeah, I feel like that's too many black holes.
A 10, but her love for you is only beat by her bloodlust and she is a bit overprotective of you and your family.
Oh, that's fine. You can't be that overprotective of like. I feel like that's fine. Being overprotective is fine. Okay, kasho. I go there. What do I actually dress her with?
Lupathialoon said, "Did you know manatees are related to elephants?"
Huge. I mean, everything is related to everything. All life on Earth is like has like one common ancestor.
Hey Roni, do you know the animal hyrax, and if so, got any opinions on them?
Animal what?
Maybe she is dressed in orbiting stardust clouds?
Animal Hydrax.
Thank you Shurashu for the follow. Welcome to the basement.
Something like that, yeah.
You can never leave.
Oh, thanks for the follow, Shurashu.
Pickle Bulb said, "I think taking the right to vote away is making the world a better place. It should be fully randomness."
Why? That's dumb. Oh, this is cute. It's a cute little fat rat thing. That's cute. Why, you want to go back to monarchy? What is this?
That's the fun part. You don't dress her and her body is literally cosmic like her black holes she casts.
I guess. I mean, that's what I did before. I kind of want to make like a dress though. Maybe like a nebula dress.
Well, every ascendant has gotta have a varied wardrobe.
Yeah.
Pickle Bulb said, "Think about it, you can't vote for someone stupid if it's just random."
Yeah, but that is what monarchy is. Not like the freaking people like knows who's gonna lead them. It's practically random. Not random like, oh, this one person can become a king. No, it's more like you don't really know what the quality of the person who's gonna lead you.
Don Bon 3 said, "I mean, democracy has its own issues. It rewards charisma more than actual policy."
Now here's the thing. Trying to fix I think trying to fix
Lupathialoon
politics
said, "I believe in democracy, but only for me. I vote myself president for life."
is like a losing game. Because like no matter what, like it
A 10,
like
but Shiken is the avatar that a neutron star that is a dragon uses to talk to people so she doesn't feel lonely.
the
Pickle
flaws
Bulb
of
said, "Given the type of people we keep voting for, it's obvious voting isn't working, so we should just start picking random guys off the street."
that's worse.
Persephone_chaos said, "Feet?"
Because you're basically saying that you don't trust the voters, but you're basically like
Pickle Bulb said,
choosing
"Not to mention if it was
from
random,
one of the
whoever was in
voters.
charge would have more reason to actually fix things because they can't get voted in again."
Or they could just like abuse it. There's really like you can't fix
Don Bon 3
the
said, "The solution is a technocracy where specialists are the people who run and take government office. Like a doctor passing legislation on medicine."
no, that's the
What
problem
if
with
we
that.
ranked the people
Okay.
we wanted, and if our top pick didn't get enough vote, their second pick would get their vote instead?
These are like Okay. The problem with technocracy is
Better
that
idea. Just make me emperor of mankind. I will create 12 sun and start a crusade to conquer the galaxy.
you're ignoring the human aspect of like government. You can't like in paper you're like, oh, this person is gonna like, let's make the experts be the um like uh dictate policy. On paper that's good because like you think, oh,
Lupithiolun
they're
said,
the ones who
Habsburgs
know
were
the
so prone to
most.
keeping it in the family that Charles II of Spain had parents who were both the child of an uncle and niece who were also cousins.
Right. You um you have people who don't know how to smooth
Picklebulb
things to
said,
the
I think
public.
judges should get taken out if they put more than 2 people in jail that didn't do anything wrong.
That is like, okay, I do believe like judges need to like have more accountability. The problem is that it's like it's always going to be like the flaws of politics isn't like on the system. It's more like a lot of our human brains is like better at like managing like a small tribe than like a freaking million people freaking city or like billion people country. Like the flaws of democracy is that um like it's not really like democracy itself. It's that it's just like in politics it's just easier to lie. It's just better to lie. It's like it's the best strategy for any politician to lie. Even like quote unquote good politicians still lie.
After I become
Lying
emperor
is
of
just the best
mankind, I will
strat.
create 20 sun, with names like Horus, Angron, and Fulgrim.
Because like
Don Bon 3 said,
voters
I mean
only
a
matter.
technocracy can work with a democracy as well. So both someone who is charismatic and knowledgeable can be elected.
All right, vote. Okay, voters only matter for like one day for like 4 years or like 6 years depending on like the country. So that's the only time. So every politician min-max it so that they don't have to care about the voters until like they need
Still
to.
can't believe Game Theorist is one.
And the best way to do that is to fucking lie. Because like once you get voted in, why the fuck would you care about the voters? Why would you care about like what they want? There are like other ways, like you need other freaking things for to maintain power. You need capital. You need other people to like support your policies. You need other politicians to support your policies. So like after like the voters are gone, you focus on that. If you focus on the voter, you're losing to the other guy who is focusing on getting capital or
I
getting
think one of my greatest fears in the witch setting
support
is that
from
any
other
of the witches can
politicians.
die at any time.
That's just
There's no
politics.
effective revive options.
The
Their
only good
soul.
the good thing that democracy does is that assassinations aren't that good. They're not important. They're not as important as like they're not as like prominent as like in the monarchy. Because like if you assassinate someone, you don't get the fucking job.
Not being political, but I'm crowning this ghost king of this created world. Places crown on the ghost.
All right.
Pickle Bulb said, I think eating politicians is making the world a better place. Like straight up eating them. Not a metaphor. Don Bon 3 said, That assumes humans are innately evil, and they aren't. Studies show cruelty is learned, assuming the worst of them isn't productive for society.
Are you saying with the thing that I said? No, it's more like frick. Give me one sec. It's more like it's just the best strategy. It's like natural selection for politics. The good politicians, calling it good, are like really good people who wants to be in politics. Usually
To
get
get people
weeded
to
out.
vote for me for the position of Emperor of Mankind, one of
Okay.
my 20 sons will
I'll
be a
give you-
femboy, and another will be a Viking.
Okay, let's say like we have politician A. Politician A. Politician B. Politician A is like good, doesn't lie, cares about frick. Can't fucking write properly. Alright. Politician A, politician B. Politician A doesn't lie. And like follows through on every promise. And then like cares a lot about people. This guy is fucking greedy. This guy will lie.
Lupathialun said,
Doesn't
the problem
care.
with democracy is that opening the government up to anyone who can spin a good lie is an open invitation for corruption.
Doesn't care about people. Will do anything to get power. Now,
The king won and said, fun fact, cause Ivan ruin everyone day/night, there is a pregnant boy emote, not man, boy.
now let's say there's like corporation. It's like corporation A. This
Pickle and
guy
Pulp
wants.
said, we start eating people more, not anyone specifically, just people in general.
This guy wants to this guy wants money, so they want to
The king won and said,
like put children in mines. Yeah, put children in mines so they can make money. Now, Corporation A will look at this guy who has principles and say, I'm not gonna fucking work with that guy. I'm gonna support this other guy. So that when he's in power, he's gonna let me put children in mines. So comes election, this guy doesn't have fucking funding. This guy has nothing. Meanwhile, this guy will fucking lie about the other guy. Will fucking lie about his own policies. And then after he freaking gets into office, he'll fucking put children in mines. Because by then, the voters doesn't matter. And you can't fix that. It's hard to fix. You can't fix that by like saying we need to change the system. It's more thorough. It's more nuanced than that. Like that will exist no matter what. You can
Don
like,
Bon 3 said,
it's like different
the solution
flavors.
is outlawing lobbying and removing corporations from government and
like
preventing anyone taking large donations from companies to run.
They'll just make like they'll just invent new ways
What
to
about the
bypass
guy
that.
who wants to make 20 sons that are as powerful as angels and create for each of them a legion of space marines?
Like, you can't correct
If you
for...
could, would you make plushies of the witches?
Sure. I don't know. It's really hard to correct for that, you know? And the problem is like, oh, you're what if like we just
Lupithian
make
said,
other...
At least with monarchies, the monarch has a vested interest in the long-term stability of his kingdom if he actually cares about his kids, who will be raised from birth in the art of S.
Yeah, but like then you have to deal with like the other people who wants power from the king. Like, it's
Don
not
Bond 3
uncommon.
said, I mean I also actively support revolution and not reform, so I think issues like that can be weeded out.
It's not uncommon for like a monarchy to be like, for like the monarch to be a powerless puppet. Because it's not like...
Persephone_chaos said, personally, I don't think I could eat someone. However, I won't say it's objectively wrong. Some
It's not-
cultures have done it as a sign of respect, or to not waste resources.
Okay. It's not like monarchy, democracy, whatever. It's not really there to like choose the best person. It's there to just smooth out the like smooth out, like to like justify it to people. Like, oh, this guy's in power because he has the bloodline of like the fucking guy who founded the kingdom.
Better
Or,
idea.
so-
I will be a silent king and make a deal with a star god to grant everyone immortality, by
So when
turning
this-
everyone into robot skeletons.
So when this guy started fucking killing people because they didn't pay their
Boop,
taxes,
boop, boop.
like that's fine. That's his right. That's it's just there to smooth out like the rough parts of like government. Oh, like what gives you the right to fucking kill everyone? I fucking found like my fucking granddaddy founded the kingdom.
Lupathiloon
This is
said,
my land,
yeah,
bro.
but a corrupt monarchy only requires the removal of one person.
No, that's stupid. It's not the removal of one person. It's there's like systems here. There's like people in like a monarchy. There's like you have freaking advisors. You have freaking people managing finances. Corruption exists like in every facet of life. You can find corruption in like a fucking HOA or a fucking student council.
Don Bond 3 said, we should just start over
You
at this
can't-
point.
It doesn't. You can't weed it out. You can't say like, oh, if we kill this one person, it's the big bad. Everything's good now. No. Usually, what happens in revolutions is that they take like the big guy out. They take out the king, and then like a lot of like the freaking other people in power still stay in power. The same people in power still. Maybe like they got rid of like some of their competitors, but like it's still the same people. Usually they're the ones who start the revolution. They're like, oh, we're gonna sponsor this revolution so that I can get the power. A lot of people, like a lot of corruption in the monarchy like happens behind the scenes. Like it's not the king that's corrupt, it's the other people. I mean, the king could also be corrupt.
Roni,
Like,
if you ever make a fireman in your world, my life is yours. Isekai me into your realm at that point.
like I said, the good thing about democracy is that assassinations just doesn't fucking is not as important. It's not as prominent.
Don
People
Bond
don't
3 said,
get
Communist Cuba was the closest thing we had to a successful country. But
people
other
don't
nations
get
just had to interfere.
people don't get rewarded for assassinations. That's the thing.
Lupathialun said, at least with a bad monarchy, everyone just hates the monarch instead of turning on each other over who voted for what. Can we change the conversation to something less politically charged?
Sure. I don't know what though. This is a just chatting stream, so we can find a different topic, I guess. Oh shit, we're close to the handcam stream. That was a good topic.
Why don't we talk about the age-old question? Which came first, the feather or the brick? Wait, wrong options.
It's obviously the brick. Wait, no.
Lupathialun said, okay, no, Cuba is not a successful country. It is not the responsibility of every other country to support one that doesn't align with their values.
Yeah, I also believe that.
I recall earlier this stream that you mentioned that Black Hole Witch could be an antagonistic character?
Yeah.
Lupathialun said, Polititalk over, which witch do you consider the most dateable?
Most
Ink
dateable?
Ink Demon Redeem
They all have
song
their
request.
issues, man. I don't
Sugar
know.
Pills by I Don't Know How But They Found Me.
Depends on like
Have you watched Cowboy Bebop?
I have.
Don Bond 3 said, yes, supporting and actively interfering are two different things. The embargo on Cuba has killed people all because America doesn't agree with its economic view.
Oh, that's all right. Here's the thing. You can't just do that all the time. Fucking the freaking U.S. is founded because the freaking French wanted to, like wanted to fuck with the British. So they fucking supported the revolution. Like that's free game, bro. You can't whine if your fucking state falls
Black
apart.
Hole Witch is a boss fight antagonist?
Because
I'll
like
fight
the
her.
other
I know my way
countries
around
were
void magic.
because the other countries like screwed with you. That's been happening for thousands of years.
What would someone like Black Hole Witch want as an antagonist when she already got what she wanted?
No, I'm thinking it's like it's in the process of like her becoming a god. That requires a lot of sacrifices. She doesn't have
Hourly ad
absolute
break
power.
incoming.
She's a transcendent, but like I kind of want to make it so that transcendence, or like other than time
Don
warp,
Bond 3 said, I
don't
mean
have
just
that.
because it happens doesn't make it okay. We have to realize these are real humans being displaced and dying.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's okay, but like that's always that like that happens all the time. Like
Lupathialoon said, Cuba is not owed trade, especially when they're a satellite for other powers hostile to the countries they demand aid from.
like compared to like other like compared to like all human history, that's freaking mild.
Picklem Bulb said, all
Anyway,
drugs should be free and you should be able to get as much as you want.
I wouldn't say free. You
What if Black Hole Witch doesn't believe in morality and generally just does what she thinks is best at the time, so her sacrificing people is not out?
Mass, but rather the fastest, most efficient way to route to achieving her goals. I think she wants to actively become a god. And oh, that's like that is malice. Like I don't well, that is still evil. Even if it's like disconnected, like indifferent evil, it's still evil.
Picklem Bulb said, I'm like 90% sure because he UEPISM I'm not making any sense lol.
You know? What the fuck do they do the hands, man?
Don Bond 3 said, hold on satellite state? The USSR dissolved 30 years ago and that was the closest thing Cuba had to an overarching power. Consider it like this, right? Is it evil for a bear to eat as much salmon as possible to hibernate through the winter? You know what your nickname is in Rain World? Rotisserie Roni.
Bro.
Because you keep getting rotated, and you taste delicious.
I feel like
Don Bond 3 said, outlawing drugs only hurts more people because people aren't gonna magically stop doing drugs. They just get it from worse places and die.
I do agree with that. It's like I feel like it's the same as alcohol.
Persephone_chaos said, Scylla x Charybdis wholesome monster girl Yuri.
Bro.
Lupathialoon said, China still exists, and Russia is still friendly with Cuba. Don Bond 3 said, I can't actually tell what Roni's views are. Am I looking at John Centrist?
My views are I want to watch YouTube videos. I fucking play video games.
Now that I think about it, With how many of these soul-hungry entities exist, I wonder how Giant Witch has survived for so long. Surely she would be E.
Surely she would be easy pickings of accumulated souls, and she's still standing. I mean, she could be strong. Who knows?
Ad break.
Frick.
Base take Roni, I want to do nothing but play video games too.
Yes.
Ron's views are, goth tomboys should rule the world.
That is true.
What is your opinion on all of the LARP goths that have been plaguing the internet for the last 3 years?
A LARP goths? What do you mean? I think gothhood is a spectrum.
Ronil can't hear us through the ad breaks. We can say what we like about him. He has such soft, girly hands, doesn't he?
Bro, I can hear you through the ad breaks. I'm here.
Picklebulb said, I think my GF should be in charge cause she's really cute.
No, here's my political views. I need to be the. My political views is that I have to be the best person in.
I missed your thoughts on the idea that goth tomboys should rule the world.
That is no.
I
agree.
Said, Ron weird rap be like.
Is that me?
That isn't the femmering, is it?
That I should be in charge, and that I get all the power in the world. And that I
think what Rusk means is people who pretend to be it, like a fake fan.
Become God, Emperor.
Don Bon3 said, the word goth gets tossed around like the word femboy. It's used to describe a very wide range of people of wide views.
And then we put goth tomboys in charge of all the other policies. I get to choose which policy gets passed. Also, I can.
But I was going to be the emperor of mankind.
No, it's me. It has to be me.
I trust Ron more than every politician, so yeah, sure.
No, I'm just gonna.
Ads over. What I just mean is that, like, skill-wise she is relatively new, soul-wise she has an advantage but probably doesn't compete with entities that active. I mean all the people that draw in black with black lipstick and claim to be goth.
I mean,
Picklebulb said, Eggman Loki a baddie.
They could still be goth.
What is your policy on me going to go get dinner right now?
We need to well, let's see what Congress thinks first.
Thanks for the lurk, Brysinger Kane.
Alright, see ya, Kane. It's really want to stay yours.
Don Bon3 said, Ron, what's your policy on completely abolishing the 68th and 67th floor of the basement?
That's a no. that those are important economically.
Pickled Bulb said, King K. Rool is at least in 7 out of 10. Would be funny if entities did tie, but they keep getting interrupted by their competitors. So Giant Witch is just minding her own business as powerful.
Which one is like mid for you? 7 out of 10 or 5 out of 10? Because like logically this should be the mid. This should be like most should be most stories. This should be most of everything. Should be most video games. This should be most TV shows, most fucking comics, manga, etc., anime.
Mid. 7/10 is above average.
Yeah, but like everyone, like if you give something 7 out of 10, everyone thinks, oh, you don't like it, or like ambivalent to it. If you give someone 6 out of 10, you like people think, oh, you must have hated it. Why? Why does the other numbers? Why don't they exist? Like most freaking games and shit for me is 5 out of 10. If you give something 7 out of 10, we're like, oh, they must have liked it. But no, like most people
have a bias and want to give everything the best score possible without considering that something can be average and still incredibly enjoyable. Thoughts on giving all control of lottery and gambling related businesses to a guy named Poker_dealer?
Like 9 out of 10?
7 out of 10 is the safe
It's
above
treated
average people
as
like
7 out of 10.
It's above halfway, but it's not a great number.
But like 9 out of 10 is like, oh, 9 out of 10 is like what you should be when it's like 7 out of 10. And then like 10 out of 10 becomes inflated because everything above this, above like, oh, I like this, becomes 10 out of 10. When 10 out of 10 should be like the pinnacle. If you there's like a lot of like tier list where S tier becomes like, this is S tier, this is A tier, like all your choices. There's like 500 things on S tiers and there's like 10 things in A tier, and then there's like nothing in like the other tiers. What the fuck is the point then? The point of like it should resemble a bell curve. There should be more things in B tier than S tiers. Like, sort out your freaking feelings first, bro. Like, not every...
Nothing is perfect, therefore 10/10 and 1/10 should be mathematically impossible.
Yeah, but obviously, like, it's because it's like based on taste. There are things that I'm like, alright, I don't think anything's gonna top this,
we should remove
so I'm
the
gonna
out
give
of
it
10
a 10 out of
scale
10.
and move to an out of 1000 scale for more detail.
Bro, that's too much. You can have 100 scale. Oh yeah, one more thing. If you have like a it's 9.5 out of 10.
Ronillust is 6
Just
out of
use
10. 8 if he
just
puts a
use
dress
95 out of 100 then. It's the same thing. Right? Like if you're using decimal points, it's you're just using 100, like a scale out of 100. Just fucking use that. Like, what are you doing?
Persephone_chaos said, lavender is a 13/10.
Like, everyone's selling the like 10 out of 10s. Stop using 10 out of 10s for like just decent things. Like,
We would put Giant Witch on the 10 scale, but she doesn't fit.
Like as a result, no one uses like 4. No one even uses like 4 or 3 out of 10s or
Pickle
2.
and Bulb said, my GF
They might
is
as well
10
not
out
exist.
of 10.
They might as well not exist.
How about you do a tier list of something right now, please?
Okay, I'm tier listing. All right. What's a good thing to tier list?
Tier list Pokemon types.
Pokemon types. S tier, ghost type. Everything else. S tier, ghost type. A tier, dark type.
What if we had a witch tier list one day where you rank
B
every
tier,
witch you
everything
ever
else.
made?
B tier, everything else.
Black
F tier,
Hole Witch
normal
is a
type.
7 out of 10 for me.
Like B, C tier, freaking everything else, and then F tier is like normal type. It's weak and does nothing.
Even poison type at the bottom? Damn, you must really hate poison type Pokemon.
No, not poison types. I'm saying normal types. Poison types are like fine. Actually, I'd put normal types in like A tier. No, B tier. C tier is like everything else. Poison types are like above that. I'd put psychic type at A tier.
Gengar is a poison type. Fake fan.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's like above that. I literally said that. I'm saying the appeal of Gengar is more of the ghost type than their poison type. You know?
Pickle and Bulb said, Ron, would you rather have $5,000 right now or $1,000 5 years ago?
What? Would I rather have $5,000 right now or $1,000 5 years ago?
Poker Dealer 6885 said, have you or will you play Mortal Shell 2? He's more poison type because he is a fart cloud.
No. There's shadow Pokemon.
Lupathialoon said, Europe used to use the Carolingian monetary system where each pound had 20 shillings worth 12 pence because it was easier to divide for both odd and even numbers.
Alright.
Pickle and Bulb said, Larperman with his keyboard in his hands.
That's literally the name of the stream though. Oh wait, you're on YouTube. You don't have a stream title.
Persephone_chaos said, okay. I should go now cause late, so good nighty.
Alright, see ya. See ya, Persephone. Sozomo. Not the worst. In my hand, that sounds so no, you're not then I dance. Mm. Alcohol. Guess